So this client was absolutely in love with the lake and wanted to, this is a little bit of a different scenario because this client bought this house first and we knew that they loved the lake. So we searched together for artwork and to find something that would really work in their home. So for this room, because it is a study in the library, we really, really wanted to have a piece that was kind of stately and set the tone of the room. This is the room where we would go to escape at the end of the day and have a cocktail, or on a Sunday morning we would sit and read the paper or read our favorite novel. And so what we did in this room is we hung the art above the fireplace because this is a very commanding place for the art. It looks down upon the room. It is, it stands out. And so what I've done is I've incorporated the furnishings by pulling the colors out of the art. So you'll notice that just down here at the bottom of where the lake is that really beautiful aubergine purple color, which we incorporated in this furniture. This is a chair that's upholstered. This is actually a vintage chair from Pagoda Red that they had reupholstered in this beautiful mohair. And mohair wears extremely well. It is also very cozy and warm and rich, and the color is just wonderful and luscious. So we've incorporated some pillows and upholstery by just pulling out some of the colors and helping balance out the room with these blues. I've also brought over some more wool cozy fabric that we can upholster on another sofa or another piece of furniture and another pillow fabric. And here, the flowers on the table just pull out a hint of that beautiful red. So it's all about balance, and it's all about tweaking the balance and making everything be harmonious with the artwork still commanding the main voice of the room, but incorporating everything around it, kind of enveloping the room around the piece of art. So in this situation, I haven't talked about lighting at all, but in this situation, I think it would be very important to light the art from above with a beautiful picture light, and now those have come a really long way too. They're beautiful, they're works of art in themselves. And I think eventually Cynthia might have a discussion about lighting art and show different vendors to light art, because that really is important to be able to have this stand out. I would also probably incorporate some side tables, some lamps, table lamps, and maybe floor lamps to be more kind of mood lighting, ambient lighting, rather than such harsh overhead lighting, because remember, this is our cozy space. So the other thing I wanted to tell you is that when we get a piece of art, like I talked about before, to find the placement, I ask people questions, but also what I like to do is to find out about color palette, what color palettes people love and what they want to stay away from. So in this instance, people were really loving these blues, but I wanted to show you as an interior designer, I have access to millions of colors. I mean, it's endless, endless, endless. So if you're somebody that isn't so crazy about blue, we can figure another color that we can incorporate in this room and just pull out a little bit maybe from the bottom. Maybe we do more of a light gray. So it really is completely subjective and specific to what you need and what you love. So even if you see a piece of art and you say, well, I'm not somebody that really likes blue, but for some reason I'm really drawn to this piece, do not let that stop you, because we don't have to have blue be our main focus. We really can pull out other colors and make it work just as well as we did here. Another thing that I didn't talk about is this rug, and this rug is from Rosati Rugs in Evanston, or actually they're in Wilmette now. And I think it works beautifully with this setting here. So, going back to what I was talking about, the transitional, the traditional, the contemporary, well, right here we're mixing all of these styles in one room, and it is perfectly acceptable. So, the chair is kind of more of maybe a deco style, the table is from Pagoda Red, and the rug is certainly more traditional. So here you're mixing in all different kinds of styles, and then we have some beautiful pottery from Vivid Art Gallery that kind of gives you that eclectic feel. It's more handmade. So I love the balance of this. And this you have to come up and see when we're done with the discussion. This is actually a ceramic piece from Pagoda Red. It looks like a little pillow, but it is ceramic, so you have to feel it because it's really interesting. So
Yeah.
we just stacked some coffee table books, and I put this on here because we